Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, video gamers all around the world. This is the Hit Start podcast between myself, Marshy, and
Luke, or Stickers, or whatever you want to call me. I don't give a shit.
Dickhead would do really well. And today we're going to be talking about Fallout 76 a little bit more in depth than last week. We're going to be talking about, including news that's come out.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the Spyro dilemma that's been happening.
Yep.
Or that has been brought up. That's a big topic, that one.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Pokemon Go again, Pokemon Let's Go again, different news topics this week, and there's going to be something about Chinese game. A little bit of fun, a little bit of Chinese game censorship. If you've read the news of late, you'll know what we are talking about, but still listen because we're going to...
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. And just a couple of your normal gameplays that we've had throughout the week. We've actually, both of us have played a fair bit of games this week.
Yeah. I've enjoyed my gaming.
Yeah, I have this week. Oh, well, I've had a lot more time on my hands, let's just say that. But anyway, for the first news topic that we're going to be talking about, it'll be about Fallout 76 latest patch. It's finally live. Bethesda had said it would be one of the game's bigger ones. And at 47 gigabytes on console, it was. Now, that was the same update I was talking about when I first got the game.
Yeah.
Now, branching off this, there was actually a second one before you bought it, actually. I was telling you about it before.
I bought it.
And it was the 30 gig update. And I don't know what was in that patch update or whatever it was. Because
there's nothing in it.
Luke and I had both played this last night.
Yeah.
No, Sunday night. And it was the most buggiest I've ever seen it, to be honest. Not that I had played much prior to then, but it was pretty bad, wasn't it? We'll talk more in depth on gameplay and how we found the mechanics and all that sort of stuff a bit later on. But just to kind of give you
an idea
of how glitchy it was, I felt like I was on dial-up.
Yeah.
Just like he couldn't see me half the time. He kept, he just kept, it's just very clunky and buggy.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it.
So several issues have been addressed to resolve the hitches during gameplay and other performance issues. Bethesda,
whatever you want to call it.
Bethesda.
Oh, is it?
Says in the patch notes. Oh man, I'm bad today.
I think it's just this shit start that we've had.
Yeah, I might take them out because
that's getting annoying. Yeah, I told you that.
I can hear myself twice. So Bethesda says in patch notes, anyone who's played Fallout 76 in the last few days know that hitches during gameplay is doing a lot of work, potentially referring to issues ranging from bullets magically missing their targets and point blank range to enemies falling through the ground, their bodies, and loot swallowed up whole by the Fallout gods.
I'm going to stop you there. Bullets magically not hitting their targets.
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing. Yeah. I'm really good. Not really, but a lot of my bullets, like close range, I actually didn't hit them. And I was raging last night and you could hear me. Like, why the fuck isn't this cunt dying? Like, I'm like looking down the scope, bang, bang, bang. And all of a sudden, nothing. No damage.
Can you give us one of your moans, Marsh?
What's that?
Give us a moan.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, the particular bug fixes are much more specific, including fixes to PvP events not triggering correctly and items magically breaking right after you've repaired them. At 47 gigabytes and 15 gigabytes on PC, players were hoping for some more though. Yeah, because that's like in Australia, that's like even 15 gigabytes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's huge.
47 gigabytes. I mean, I told you how long it took me.
It took me like a couple of hours.
Oh, try a couple of days for me. Literally, I'm not even joking.
It probably took me overnight.
I bought the game Thursday on the release, and I'm pretty sure I said this last episode. It was fucking finished on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even play it until Sunday night, which was like for a little time or whatever it was. It was very frustrating.
Yeah.
But I've got really bad internet anyway, as we've spoken about every single episode. Just want to make it clear, hopefully the government's listening. Conspiracy.
Like you're having sex. I'm not doing that.
We've got a few streamers that are loving my explicit noises.
So Bethesda has laid out a number of fixes in plans to implement before the end of the year, including increasing players' stash size, which would be all right. But there are requests for other tweaks, most of them reasonable and in my opinion, good ideas. That also needs to be addressed with the list seemingly growing every day.
I just feel like that there's still a lot to be fixed, and I don't know if it's because they're still using the same engine as the other games and it just can't keep up with the online gameplay, or that possibly they just haven't really maintenance this servers and got them completely ready before launch, and they're just trying to recover as quickly as they can while they've got them going.
Yeah.
Which is very poor.
Oh, yeah. For a game that's by a AAA company to have something like this in the game,
it's a big stitch up.
And you're paying, a lot of people paid $90 for...
Yeah, a lot of people did. We didn't.
Yeah, I got mine pretty cheap because of Black Friday.
Yeah, love it. There's Cyber Monday today too.
I'm not sure. I've only played a couple of hours of it, Teddy Better.
Oh, well. No, my inventory's still the same. That must be another bug then, if you're copying that. So for our podcast listeners, one of our streamers has just commented saying that
the inventory space changes every time they go into a different server.
Which most likely you will. Every time you log on, or if the word something glitches out and you get kicked out. Yeah, that's really buggy as that shouldn't be happening because I've never had it. I've kept all my inventory, so stuff that every server, you have to start again. It's enough as it is.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, 47 gigs, fucking way too big for a shitty ass patch. A patch
that didn't even really do much anyway.
No. But yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about the gameplay and stuff what we've had.
And what grinds our gears.
Yeah, a little bit later in the show, so keep an eye out for that. Or an ear out for that, I guess.
Yeah, that would be better, wouldn't it? Moving along, Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. Yes, everyone was awaiting this. Everyone from your average gamers to your old school gamers to people who have partial hearing loss or total hearing loss. We're all looking forward to it. The reason why I said total hearing loss was because there is no subtitles in the Spyro trilogy, and the company did argue, I have read a bit about this actually before you even brought it up to me, that the company had said they wanted to keep it as this literally the same as when it first came out. Yeah. And the first game didn't have subtitles either.
Yeah, I guess.
Which I thought they did.
Did any games have subtitles?
I'm not really sure. I only use them now, so then I can just read through it because it's quicker than listening to them.
And I like read. I have subtitles on my TV. I'm that guy.
Yeah, me too. Because sometimes you can't hear something.
Yeah, and it's like the background noise. Yeah, like someone might say something in the background. It doesn't mean anything,
but it could be funny.
Yeah. So I guess we're them guys.
Yeah, we're those guys. But that is pretty big for them not to add that in this day and age as well, with how politics. I know I don't really like talking about them because I'll get on a rant, but
as that happens,
as that's happened one episode so far, though, this is pretty big to not add in.
It's words.
It's still the same game.
Yeah,
let everyone enjoy it from all different kinds of health issues or
walks of life.
Yeah, walks of life. That's a better way to put it. Yeah. It's very big. Though, in saying that, I have seen graphics upgraded. I'm pretty...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
I didn't end up purchasing it just yet. I will. I'll get on it.
My brother's got it, so I've seen him play it for a little bit. I just feel like they overlooked it and thought it was a small thing, but...
Yeah.
They shouldn't have done that. That's a rookie mistake.
It's probably just a slight overlook from a company that... I know the AAA company that missed the mark on something. It's not a huge thing, but look, if you got to be inclusive these days, or else you're going to get slammed for it.
Oh, 100%.
And something like this, I reckon deserves the criticism, but make sure they know about it. And
Well, they actually evaluated whether it was worth the cost and effort to keep
yeah,
those kind of players happy. And I mean,
yeah, it's few and far between. Like
they're good. They can't be just a minority. You can't just.
No, that's exactly right.
It should be inclusive. That's what the gaming world's all about.
Yeah.
So it's funny how I said that, because you're always up against each other, killing each other on online games. But it is inclusive.
We're all in it together as well. Like
everyone. Maybe not as good as other people, but things happen. I think
like you have one gamers and you have special controllers for those gamers.
Oh, 100%. I've actually seen that.
That's a lot more effort to put in.
They're still putting in technology for that.
Yeah. But I guess that's not a game company in the end, is it?
No, it's
more of a...
I can't remember which company off the top of my head, because I did see it in the same article. They were doing it for people like cerebral palsy, I guess, stroke victims. They were trying to get it. So it was more like with their eyes rather than their actual hands. They're trying to work out some
like sensors,
like a controller for them.
Yeah,
to play games.
Yeah,
and
inclusive.
Oh, well, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you're selling more copies of a game. You're selling your game to more of a variety of people. A diverse market. Yeah, which is what everyone should be striving for if they want a successful business. Yeah, they might be already successful with the Skylanders project, and but you're limiting yourself by not diversing into various markets. Do you know like what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just silly. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to do something, I'd want to branch out to everything that I could and still hit those targets and markets. Yeah, but I guess as a company said that it wasn't worth. I'm sure they will eventually put it in a patch. Like, they've kind of got to. Like, as I said, this is the backlash that it should be. Yeah. Other than certain backlashes that we went into last week. If you want to make sure you go check out our last week podcast where I had my little rant about Diablo and their fans. We both did. Yeah. That was a long conversation. Like, this is the right way to go about it. Make sure the company knows that, okay, you've missed... You fucked up, but, And it's just... get it in there, or, It's just more morally correct now to do that sort of thing. Not less political, more morally right to do so. Yeah. Would you release a movie without subtitles? No, you wouldn't. No. Because I like subtitles. Everything should revolve around me. I'd play Spyro with subtitles. I play games with subtitles. Well, with the bloody voting and that for the new Prime Minister. Or Premier. Or Premier, whatever, Prime Minister. No, for us, Prime Minister. No, I'm just talking about general, yeah. Yeah, in general. They have people doing sign language for those that can't hear. Yeah. I mean... That's good. Why is this so far behind the times now? Just because it's a remaster, I get it, and you wanted to make it as original as you could. Yeah, but it's not hard to add... I don't think anyone would care about subtitles. If anything, I prefer it. Yeah. So don't have to... you have your TV up loud or... Yeah, and you don't miss a thing, really, with them all being up there. Yeah. Unless you can't read fast. But you can still hear it. You normally press X to get past the next stage. Normally, unless it's one of those intro scenes and they just... Yeah. Yeah. But that's... Yeah. I won't rant on it because it's just going to be a cycle of the same shit. Yeah. Of what we've been just talking about there for a little bit, but that's all right because it's an angry topic. Yeah, and I don't blame it. It can, the way the fans went about that was a lot better. They hit the nail on the head of how to get a company to listen. And I reckon, in my opinion, I feel like that'd be exactly what you're saying, and it's a lot stronger argument rather than getting it really abusive and things like that. Yeah, so just a little bit of Pokemon Go news. Pokemon Go, this is a tweet by the official Pokemon Go Twitter. I guess that would happen with tweets. They're on the Twitter. On the Twitter. On the tweet. Tweet. Get ready, trainers. A new raid battle challenge is here. And it is out of this world. We're excited to announce that... Pokemon names are way too fucking hard these days. Cresselia? Yeah, Cresselia. And I'm bad with names. The Luna Pokemon will appear in raid battles until December 18. Hashtag be legendary.
Better download it now so I can get onto it and then
I've grinded that game so much.
Have you? I stopped doing it because I couldn't really.
Not anymore.
I
don't play it anymore. I don't play it anymore. I got to level almost 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck.
I played it heaps. There's a Ghostbusters one now.
There's heaps now. Even Walking Dead, I think, as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to play that shit.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
Like, Pokemon had that nostalgia attached to it, and that's why it took off so much, in my opinion.
It took off like crazy.
Yeah.
It was better than sliced bread. Like, how freaking took off.
So, yeah. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee have sold 3 million copies in just 1 week.
Holy crap.
And have become the fastest selling Nintendo Switch title since the system's launch in March 2017.
We got to think about it. Don't forget, it's 2 copies they've sold out, and that's smart by Pokemon.
Oh yeah, like that's always
smart.
Done that.
That's smart though,
because you've got your people that will buy just one game, and you got your people buy the other one, and then you got people like my mum who buys both games
because you can get both Pokemon that you can't get in each other.
Yeah, so yeah, you got like I think 10 exclusives.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, probably. Because Red and Blue used to be like that, and you had to wait until you could trade with someone.
Yeah. So yeah, you got your one. The people that buy one, like me, I buy one copy.
I buy one too. I'll go for the better legendary.
I think they got the same. I think you can get all 3. I don't know.
Oh really?
Yeah. I've got Zapdos? No, Articuno. I got Articuno.
No, I mean like like Ruby and Sapphire. How you can either get Groudon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Or Sun and Moon, or X and Y.
So as a this copped a heap of criticism leading up to the release of it. That it's just it's a Pokemon game, but it's not a Pokemon game because it's got the Pokemon Go mechanics in it. I will mention this in our games area a little bit because,
yeah, okay, because because we're going to be talking about that now.
Yeah,
we'll get all the boring shit out of the way now.
Yeah, all the news.
Yep.
So yes, it's the fastest selling Nintendo Switch titles since the system's launch in 2017. For reference, The Legend of Zelda Breath of Wild sold 1.3 million copies in its first 28 days, and Super Mario Odyssey crossed the 2 million mark in only 3 days. That's fucking quick.
That's
for a Nintendo. You look at Red Dead and stuff. They're absolutely. Yeah. But for a Nintendo game,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. And I guess as I said, they are Pokemon. Fuck, what was I saying? I forgot.
That Pokemon, they sell 2 games at the time too, so that would boost their
sales a little bit. Yeah. But
I mean,
and they copped a heap of criticism for releasing this type of game because everyone wanted Generation 8 and a fully fledged RPG, like a brand new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they wanted. But obviously, Nintendo weren't ready to release it. So they got I call it the filler game.
Yeah, it probably is a filler game, to be honest.
Because Pokemon Generation 8 and that is meant to be releasing on Nintendo Switch late next year.
Oh, did I get a Switch before then? I've got to start working.
I got to get a VR by then. I'm fucking looking forward to getting my VR.
Yeah. So you watch Pornhub.
How'd you know?
Ooh, ruin our titties.
Real life titties.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yes, and I probably will, so...
You will. I know.
Of course I will.
My mate's done it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you got it. He's like, yes, that's the sole reason why.
No, I'm getting it for a certain game. Not Pornhub.
Orgasm Fairy. No, but, oh, fuck, yeah, it's great.
I don't know why I do this to myself.
I don't know why you do this to yourself. But what I actually want from the Pokemon game, like a new Pokemon game, like, you know how you go around catching Pokemon, all that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like the normal Pokemon games of your red, blue, yellow, whatever. But have all of it, all the regions in it, all the fucking Pokemon in it.
A full-fledged RPG open world.
Yeah, and you have to defeat all the kind of gyms And, of course, the Indigo League that you go for, or Elite Four, sorry. I should say Elite Four, shouldn't I? I'm so old school with that. No. The Elite Four should be literally the best, the strongest of each Elite Four, all combined into one, I reckon.
So one person.
From each one. Or even just have a tournament.
Yeah, like...
Do you know what I mean? Like something a little like different to what their normal thing is. But have all the Pokemon you can get in that game.
Yeah. So, this is my idea, yeah? Nintendo, if you're listening, make this fucking game because I'll be all in it. Alternate universe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alternate universe Pokemon where Pokemon don't live in harmony with the humans. So it's a dystopia world. Like, you know, fucking Psyduck will fuck your shit up. In all honesty, Psyduck would fuck your shit up.
Psyduck.
You can't say that Psyduck wouldn't fuck your shit up.
I'd be more worried about the fire Pokemon than water.
I'd be more worried about fucking Alakazam and shit.
Oh, the psychics and shit getting their tail whip literally fucking kills you.
Yeah, like
instead of just being a defense.
yeah, like a Charmander could literally burn you alive, no worries. This is what I want, Nintendo. A dystopia world Pokemon. Alternate world Pokemon.
Where everything is the opposite. Instead of Pokeballs, you have grenades.
Yeah.
They're just grenades.
And like, you just got to fend for yourself. And some Pokemon will join you as friends.
Oh, the rebels. Like a rebel Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this is what I want.
Well, whether you get it or not is beyond the... Yeah, okay. Oh, wow.
I really need to wee again.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you're worse than a pregnant lady.
I know.
Anyway, moving on to something funny. Well,
Maybe I am a pregnant lady.
Yeah, probably are. We both found this pretty funny. Now, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out next year, Jan 29th, I think it was. I think it's 29th or 27th. One of the two.
Yeah, the official trailer was just released not long ago.
Yeah, I know. I've watched that. I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought they could do a lot better with some of the things that I have seen.
Yeah.
But that's probably just like, you know how sometimes they have the pre-trailer and the actual proper trailer? Because they did that with, what was it? Oh, they did it recently, actually. They did it with Biomutant. I know that. Anthem as well, they did it with. Yeah. So anyway, the Kingdom Hearts 3 has a censorship in China. They censored Winnie the Pooh. You heard it, folks. They censored Winnie the Pooh in Kingdom Hearts 3 in China. This is because Winnie the Pooh apparently looks like one of their Chinese leaders. Is he Jinping? What's he called? Jinping. Xi Jinping. And it led to the crackdown of censorship in Chinese social media of Winnie the Pooh because apparently he looks like him.
There's a picture of him walking with President Obama.
Oh, really?
And it looks like Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. I'll find it. I thought of what's his name? Hang on.
I think it's Xi Jinping.
I'll read
XI. Which they're always doing these things, like censoring
fucking weird things.
Well, it's a wonder Trump hasn't censorshiped a lot of social media or Nicolas Cage. Is it Nicolas Cage? Yeah, where his face is on literally everything. Oh, if anyone hasn't seen that page, check it out. Nicolas Cage's face on everything. How does he look like him?
I don't know. I thought it looked like him. I can't get it.
No, Jesus Christ.
I'm loving it. I reckon it's hilarious that
I can't actually.
That Winnie the Pooh is censored in China because of their president or whatever.
No, it's just the Chinese leader.
Chinese leader man. Well, I guess that's a president, isn't it?
Why is my fucking phone doing this?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
No, I'm not. Oh, here we go. It just come up with
See there?
Oh, not really. I don't see it.
I see it.
I see the body shape, yeah.
And he's walking next to Obama and shit. It makes it perfect.
I think the other one that I saw, this one with the donkey.
That's not Winnie the Pooh, though.
No, it's not. It's Eeyore.
Anyway.
I found a way better one. Oh, God. No wonder he censorship this. No wonder. Oh. See?
Oh, brilliant.
Now I get it.
I better piss myself. Okay.
Oh, that is great. Oh, we have to upload these pictures to Facebook or something. Oh, that's great. For you viewers, oh, oh man, that is so good. That is the first picture when he was walking with Obama and it was Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Nah, not really.
Yeah, but
now. And then I saw the one with him and Eli and the other guy. That's great. That's fucking great. Please look that up. Like, I'll spell it out for you so you can, like, oh, jeez. So, the Chinese leader's name is... I'll spell it out for you because I can't pronounce it properly anyway. XI, right? Then Jinping, so it's Jinping, and then put Winnie Pooh relative, and then you should find it. Like, that's great. It'll probably come up straight away if you just type his name in. To be honest. Oh fuck, that's great. That's actually really good. That's got me good. All right, let's get into the good shit.
All right, so we got a new thing here. Round up. We got a game.
Oh,
we got the game. It's called Indie Studio or Game.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna list. I'm gonna say a name, and you're gonna guess if it's an indie studio or a game.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Just give me an example then, real quick.
Oh no, I was gonna make one up then. All right. So I'll just go to the first one. So indie studio or indie game. Dark Deception.
I feel like that would be an indie game.
Yeah! Ding, 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 ding.
I'm a wiener.
Team 11.
That sounds like a studio.
That's a studio. Zoka Bros.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a game. I think I've seen that. It might be something else, bros, but...
You got two out of three, so you're alright. That was wrong.
Oh, was it? It was studio, wasn't it?
That was a studio.
Yeah, I've seen another kind of game with bros in it.
DV Loper.
Sorry, what?
DV Loper.
DV, like the two letters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loper.
Fuck. The way you've gone in the pattern, it's gone studio, game studio. I know it hasn't. Oh, fuck it, game.
That's a studio.
Damn it.
No Crossing.
That sounds like a game.
That's a great game. Crosscode.
That sounds like a fucking word code, like crosswords. Yeah, I'm just gonna go game.
Game? Oh, yeah, you did pretty good. Not bad.
What did I do?
Like 4 out of 6 or something? How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4 out of 6. Not bad.
That's fucking 66% pass rate, bitches.
Not bad.
I've passed high school. Our pass rate was 40, so...
Indie game or studio?
That was...
Boom.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a game for you next week.
Are you just?
Maybe a week after or something. It's going to be shit, but...
Porn star or not?
Actually, no, not that, because you'll be researching when you get your VR. I should get it before you get it. Means I'll have to brush up.
On the porn or?
Yeah, both.
Literally brush up.
I just said both. So...
All right.
So, God of War, you said there was... you've been playing God of War as of, like, recently. Black Friday sales, really.
I bought a bunch of games on Black Friday. I bought 4 games on Black Friday. I got Fallout 76.
You had a really good deal, actually.
I got Fallout 76. I got Detroit Become Human. I got Far Cry 5. Far Cry about it, bro.
Oh, new choices.
And I got... and I got God of War. So I've been playing God of War.
What? No, didn't you get... Oh, no, you've already said them all, yeah.
Yeah.
You got them fucking cheap as too. I'm spewing.
$100.
Oh, was that in US that you told me?
140 Australian.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's cheap still. That's $35 a game.
Yeah.
That's a lot cheaper than where'd you get it from?
eBay Games. But I've used Big W prices.
But did you use it on US price? Or was it online, was it?
No. Like I just $100 for any of our American listeners.
Oh, okay. All right. Sweet. Okay, now I'm up to speed with that.
No.
Anyway, go on.
So yeah, we're playing God of War. I played a decent amount of it over a couple of days. Now I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to getting back into it.
Yeah, I have. When it first got released, I bought it.
No, I'm a bit late on the boat here. I'm real late on the boat here.
No, that's all right because I haven't. You're actually further than me in the story because I haven't played it much. I had been at that time playing other games. I've just gone on one to the other, and then just forgotten about others. Yeah,
everything gets backlogged there.
Well, yeah. At the moment, I'm hooked on Spider-Man and trying to smash that out, and I was late on that uptake. So
yeah.
But
so yes, God of War.
Yeah, continue.
I'm loving it. I'm really looking forward to getting back in. I'm thinking about like, all right, I got to get back in. I got to get back in because I'm loving it. Like I can see why it was nominated for Game of the Year. I can see why. I don't know who the voice actor is.
I can't remember who the voice actor is, but for Kratos, yeah,
for Kratos,
yeah, the Kratos.
Man, he's got such fucking. I wish I had that voice, like real deep and rough, and just fucking.
I'm not going to say a word to that. Deep and rougher.
Come on, fuck yeah.
Oh, the Pornhub puns are out. Oh, I thought I kicked your cat.
My cat.
Well, what did I even say? I had like a Kiwi accent on that one.
Oh no!
Oh, it's quality.
Yeah, I'm loving it, but I've run into a few little. One big problem that's annoyed the shit out of me.
Yep.
I get frame drops in certain scenes, and scenes that haven't meant a huge amount, but I didn't die, but it made me get hit a couple of times. So the frame drops at random, I think, and it just drops to almost nothing. Like you're moving, and it's just but. It's going like 10 frames a second instead of the.
Instead of like 64 or something.
Whatever the.
I think it's 64 FPS. I'm pretty sure something along that number anyway, or 61 or something.
So you're pretty much doing nothing, like.
Yeah.
And it's got me hit a couple times, but nothing too serious to mention on there. Like, it didn't get me killed, and it's something that I went on just a regular mode, so it's got like if you start getting lost, I guess I'm not sure.
It retracts you though.
Yeah, like it gives you the runes on the floor to tell you where to go, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You don't really need them, but it's nice to have there.
I mean, like in that, when I played it, I got lost because I kept exploring the whole world, which I talked about last week. How we do that. Yeah. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
Well, in this world, that you are better off doing that because that actually gives you your health upgrades and it does help with overall upgrades, really. Yeah, well, I think mana is what they've got it different to the other God of Wars, but it's similar. I can't remember. I know the health upgrades. That's always been in there, but I can't remember any other ones. You've played a bit more than me, so you'll know more about it than me.
So you got your health upgrades.
They do a leveling up system. It's
like a mana. It's a rage upgrade.
That's right, rage. Yeah, it's not mana, is it?
It's exactly the same.
Similar thing. Yeah,
but obviously mana's for mages.
Yeah. Okay. And magic powers. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Yeah. But it's different in this one because he's trying to work with his anger, not against it. Yeah. He's trying to control it a lot better. Yeah. Than what he has in the past games.
And he uses it to do his special attacks and it's good. Like
and his son's involved now too. And so you can do that kind of he helps you and you help just to get through.
He helps you like with the medium-sized bosses. I haven't really got into any of the big bosses just yet.
Just you do get into one with the intro. That big cut with the when you actually learn how to distract the enemies.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the biggest one I've faced going into it.
Yeah, but then you get like another god that comes in.
Loki, was it?
No, this is something else. I'm not sure. I can't remember his name. But yeah, I'm not going to get into too much gameplay. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
But Game of the Year awards are coming up, and it deserves the recognition it's gotten.
Oh, 100%.
For what it is, because it's good. It's a good game. Like I've played, as I said, probably about 6 hours of it. The only problem I've had is the frame drops.
So I haven't got that yet.
You might jump into it. Like you got to be paying a huge amount of attention. Like to a normal player, it might matter. Like you'd be like, oh, what's going on? But it's not game breaking.
It's just an inconvenience sort of thing. Okay, well, fair enough.
And me and you play.
You and I, grab a Nazi bitch.
Oh, hail the Nazi Marshy.
Let's not like grab a Nazi before we put... Yeah, not actually Nazi, because I don't want to get swatted.
Yeah, we'll be playing Fallout 76 together. I'll quickly just take my take on it. So we played together, and I kind of said to you last night that, oh yeah, it's all right. Maybe we could make it every Sunday that we jump on together.
Yeah, it's not a game that
It's that type of game that I want to... Yeah, okay, we'll dabble in it together.
I wouldn't indulge in it like I have with Spider-Man or God of War or things like that. No, I wouldn't. Yeah. Not after the problems that we face. Right?
Like, I'm not enjoying it, and I want to play it more.
Yeah.
But I have so many other games that I'd rather play. Like God of War, and I'll eventually want to platinum Spider-Man.
Last night, when we actually had the session on 76... That was really...
Sunday sessions.
Sunday sessions. That's our Sunday sessions. Whoop, whoop, party over here. There was a lot of bugs. And I mean a lot of bugs. And that's the most I've ever had in one actual playing session. Now...
I'm sure it'll be ironed out.
Well, hopefully it will be by the end of the year. I'm not expecting it next week.
No.
Because it's like the last couple updates that they've done and how big the game is... You know, that map's pretty big, actually.
I haven't even started looking at it.
We haven't really, no. But you've got expansions that'll come out too. So, I don't know how they're going to go with that, but...
I broke my headphone.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
I'm fucking fine.
You're flat out, mate. You're flat out. Anyway, with those bugs, it just... No word of a lie. There's robots in there, which normally there is, but they're called Mr. Farmhands. We walked into this joint. We're literally casing this joint, because that's what I do. I loot shit, and I told him how to do it as well. Because just grab everything you can.
Yeah.
Whatever you can carry. Now, they showed up red, and I'm like, why aren't they attacking us? So we just walked past them. They were killing all the other enemies for us while we were looting shit.
Yeah.
And then he left the building because he couldn't see me. That was one of the other bugs. And I was there, fine and dandy.
Yeah, you could see me.
And that was after, I could see him and everything, but he couldn't see me. He even took a photo and showed me, and I was laughing because I'm like, I'm there.
Liar.
But you got kicked out of the server 4 times too.
Over the course of the couple of hours we were playing together?
Yeah, literally a couple of hours, 4 times you got kicked out.
4 or 5?
It might have been 5 actually, yeah. Because there was one right at the end too.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, he got kicked out after he left the building. And I'm still in there just... seeing if I can find anything secret so I can tell him to come back and go get it. Anyway, I turn on my Pip-Boy light, which is the wrist guard you got. It's got all your menus and things like that. Duvalakis. So it illuminated the room for me. Suvalakis, Duvalakis, whatever. One of the Mr. Farmhand bots was in there. And I'm like, oh, sweet. All right, I'm going to go in and grab some of this ammo that I see. And I literally just touched him. And then he started speaking, and none of them had spoken since then yet. I'm like, oh, no. Because I've played a lot of Fallouts, and I knew straight away, I'm like, I think this prick's going to attack me. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Anyway, all I heard is, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said, I can sense human life form or something, and then going to engage. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I piss-bolted out of that building. I'm like, hopefully I'm okay. They don't know where I've gone, because I got out of there pretty quick. Well... because he alerted all the other bots, they saw me, and they all come rushing out the door. And by then, he only just logged back in, and I'm like, come and help me. He still couldn't see me. So I was on my own with 5 of them, and I'm only a low level with shit gun at the moment. I just popped them all, and that's where the whole mysterious bullet thing was pissing me off. You know, that glitch that we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a real thing, because I was literally shooting these things dead smack in the middle of their bodies, wasn't hitting them at all. I still killed them, thankfully. And Luke comes in, stickers, not long after I've already killed 5 of these things. And he's like, I can't even see them. I can't even still see you. I'm like, well, mate.
What did I end up doing? I think I just left the party and had to restart.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you had to, Anyway, and then you saw them, and that's when he took the photo when I wasn't there in the picture. So, didn't get a trophy photo, but that was disappointing.
Yeah.
But then ever since then, they started attacking me.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, which is really weird because I hadn't engaged them at all to attack them or nothing. And my previous experience when I'd only played for like 45 minutes, I think. And I thought that was a safe haven where I was. Never got attacked, nothing. All of a sudden we get these bloody zombies and shit coming out of nowhere. And we're like, what the fuck? I go to him, this never happened. Why is this happening now?
Maybe it was a patch.
Maybe it was part of the patch,
add more enemies. Cause,
I knew one was an event.
But because...
Maybe it was just... It should have been like that from the start.
Yeah.
It was a second update.
Because people were complaining about it. It was like, there's nothing to do, there's nothing here, there's...
Oh, yeah.
So
now there's heaps to do.
Just shoot people all day, every day.
But yeah. I just didn't understand why that happened at all.
No, I didn't either. But stop clicking shit.
No, it was just annoying me because I couldn't see shit.
Yeah, I got kicked out 5 times, and like that really dampened my experience, I reckon.
Yeah, I could sense the frustration coming from you, and I don't blame you.
Stupid things as well.
I've never been kicked out. The only time that I ever didn't get let into a server was literally the first time I ever tried to get into the game.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been kicked out since.
That's crazy. I got kicked out 5 times in one night.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just last night, because last night was pretty buggy. So I don't know if it was just last night's servers being a prick, or... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I got 5 times. I was getting, he said, a little bit frustrated.
Oh, I don't blame you, though. That would piss me off, too.
I don't get pissed off very often. I'm pretty chill.
I know. That's why it was kind of funny. I was just kind of laughing. But now you're like the same level as me. Because I was, no, I'm level 7 now.
Yeah, I'm 6.
I was level 2 though when you started. That's how much I played it. Fuck all.
I just want to quickly say fuck RuneScape.
Why? Oh, you got to hear this.
Because I'm an idiot.
Because you're an idiot, but fuck RuneScape.
Yeah, but fuck RuneScape because I'm an idiot. I lost all my gold. And a lot of my armor and shit too. I was lucky I was only ranging, so I died with all my gold in my inventory.
Dragon Slayer!
I ended up finishing it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Thank fuck. I'm like, fuck this fucking bastard dragon.
Have you done all the free quests now?
No, I've got a couple left.
Oh, okay, which ones?
Don't know.
I don't care.
Black Knight's Fortress.
Black Knight's Fortress. I thought Dragon Slayer was the hardest one.
It is.
And you... Alright. Fair enough. So is there any other games that you've been playing other than that? Because I know...
I finished Pokemon Go.
Oh, you
Pokemon
finished
Let's
it?
Go.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I clocked it.
You haven't got all the Pokemon, but you've finished the Elite Four.
And stuff.
So now you're the champion.
Yes. Alakazam for the win.
So it's still OP.
It's in first generation, that's so OP.
Oh, 100%. I remember I used to try and use it all the time in Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was OP, because I'd look at all the stats, I'm like, fuck, yeah.
The attack stats are just insane.
Oh, 100%. It's a special attack as well, because it's a psychic, isn't it? What does it go off the attack stat? I can't remember.
Like it's only...
I think special attack it goes off.
Oh, yeah, and you get, towards the end game, you get Mega Evolutions.
Towards near the end?
Yeah.
Far out.
So just before you get into your Elite Four. You get,
okay.
You get your Megas, Charizard, Blastoise, and... Venusaur, yeah.
Or Penissaur.
Is it? Is your Penissaur? You should get that checked out. Filthy man. You're a filthy, filthy man.
Wait, does Alakazam have a Mega Evolution? I'm pretty sure it does.
Don't know. You only get the certain stones for...
Oh, that's shit-ass.
Yes. But I didn't use them.
You didn't need to?
No, I just didn't want to use them.
Oh, okay.
I did, like in certain battles. But a lot of people worried about not enough... Like, they took out the training thing, like you attack Pokemon in the grass and stuff like that. People worried about, leveling up and stuff like that.
Or the grind.
But there's so many fucking trainers. Like, you don't miss...
I prefer that.
You don't miss the battles. You're like, if you want the battle mechanism in it, it's still there.
Well, I prefer that. I think they did that in Emerald too. There was a lot, like Pokemon Emerald, they did a lot more trainers in that. Yeah. A lot easier to grind because it's more experience when you versus a trainer than to a random encounter Pokemon.
And random encounters get annoying.
Yeah, 100%. Because I only want them to literally catch the Pokemon that I need.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of grind if they've got good experience, which is normally down Victory Road.
Yeah. And that's when you get the good Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Alakazam, I cleared pretty much the whole Elite Four with him, except from the first trainer.
Oh, bullshit.
No.
What was the trainer's types? Was it...
Ice.
Yep.
Was the first one.
Yeah, so you need like a fire as well.
Yeah, so I had Charizard.
You had fighting.
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost.
Fighting. So Ice, Fighting, Ghost, Dragon, and then you verse your rival.
Yeah. Dragon, that was my favourite one. Didn't he have Gyarados?
Yeah.
Oh, that used to
Dugong.
fucking piss me off.
No, he doesn't have Dugong. That's the ice one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. He had 2 Gyarados, I think.
No.
A Dragonite, I know that. Dragonair.
No, he didn't have the Dragonair this one.
No. Oh, he would have had the new gen Pokemon too, though.
No new gens.
Oh, it's only first gen.
Yeah.
100% first gen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except
shit.
the Alolan Pokemon that you can trade. But you get them and that's it.
Oh, okay.
I have an Alolan Ninetales.
Ninetales.
Yeah, so it's ice.
Really?
Yes.
Ninetales is fire.
Yeah, but it's an Alolan version.
Oh, okay.
So it's ice.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Is that from the Sun and Moon games?
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't played them yet.
So there's a little thing that like they could have really built on was getting to know the Elite Four. There's a little scene in there somewhere in a couple hours in where you're versing Team Rocket and the Ice.
It's not Agatha, that's the ghost one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but the Ice Elite Four lady.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
She
about.
comes into the game and like helps you beat the Elite
Team Rocket.
Team Rocket. Just a little section. It'd be nice to like for that to grow, to
have
build
more
more
of
of a story in that little section there would have been good. Like you could grow off that, like meter down more and more and more, and then you get to Elite Four and you battle that sort of thing.
And then Owner.
You pig. Yeah, other than that, I loved it. I'll play it again and again and again, like sort of thing. Got a little bit of endgame content, so you catch Mewtwo after Elite Four.
Oh, but that was like that beforehand though too. You can go the caves in Cerulean.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because was it the champion that was it the champion? Oh no, it was just some random guy actually covering that hole.
Yeah.
And you had to be champion to go in there anyway. They're the level 70s and shit, aren't they?
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it yet. I finished the game and I had to go out, so
Fuck.
then I played Fallout, so
Yeah, fuck.
I haven't had a chance to jump back on it.
No, fair enough. Well, I played 76 with you as well.
Yeah.
I've already spoken about how it was last night's experience. Hopefully it does get better though. But
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. But I've been playing Spider-Man, as I have said throughout this whole episode, because I've been really keen to like talk about it. And you've already played it, so you can help.
I love it.
Oh, I actually didn't think I would, because I played the old
Yeah.
PS2, I think it was PS1 maybe. I think it was PS1 or PS2.
PS2.
No, it was PS1, the one I played. It was burnt. So when we had the burnt games and shit.
From our Toner Market.
Oh, we got asked from a dude.
Oh, we got ours from our Toner Market. No, Lebanon Market.
Lebanon, man.
Lebanon.
Anyway, this one is absolutely great. I love the story-driven campaign.
Yeah.
It's like crazy, like very emotional, and
It drags you in.
it does. It sucks you in really good.
Yeah.
Like right, pretty early game too. I mean, there's a lot to do in there too, which I did like. You know, all the little activities. You know, most of those, like your Assassin's Creed, it's just the same thing over and over again.
It's got different things that you can do all the time.
It's got multiple different encounters you can do, which is good, and they don't overtake the game. Like, I mean, I've completed a lot of them already. I think I'm up to 59%. I haven't even finished the story yet.
I think the story's 70% of completion.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm up to 59. I've nearly 100% of the couple regions already.
Yeah. So
I just got to unlock them.
I haven't 100% in any region. I'm like 73.
Well, there you go. But you've done the main story, where I haven't. I think I'm up to Tombstone or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how far that is.
The way I like to put it is it's a game of... It's an 8 in a year of 9s.
An 8 in the year of 9s.
Game-wise.
Oh, with all the other content.
Yeah.
coming out.
Like, it could... If it was any other year, it would have taken out Game of the Year.
Oh, I would have topped it.
But it's a game of 8... It's an 8 game in a year of 9s.
I still think it's pretty up there, though.
Yeah, it deserves where it's meant to be. Like, a nomination for Game of the Year at the Game Awards.
It's got puzzles, it's got shit to do, like so much different varieties of not even side missions, it's just miscellaneous tasks to do.
Yeah.
To help you get their completion. Like the map is massive. It doesn't look massive, but it actually is.
Yeah.
Now that I know when I've swung around it.
You're telling me like, oh, is this it? Like,
yeah, no, I actually thought there was going to be more, but nah, that's enough. That's big enough.
Yeah.
But you can move really quick anyway. I don't even fast travel.
No, I've never.
I think it's boring as waiting for the loading things, and you can do there's little achievements you can do with speed running and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, not speed running. It's that's what
going fast and running along a wall and stuff like that. Like
wall crawlers and shit like that. You get XP for that as well, which I think I'm more level 28 at the moment.
I think I'm level 40 or 41.
Yeah, I think you said you were about 41.
Yeah,
but 50 must be the max cap because I've added all the skills up, and if you're already at 41, it'd have to be 50 because you need normal skill points to finish the trees.
Yeah,
I've counted it because
50.
Yeah, it has to be 50 because there is a level 50 requirement for one of the suits. I think. Yeah, it was one of the suits. I actually looked at it today. Not the suits. Sorry,
the platinum suit looks fucking awesome.
Have you seen it already?
Yeah, it's online.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah, it's a comic book.
Oh, is it?
So it looks so cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I've got heaps to do on that. I've got to get the challenge tokens before I can even do.
Yeah. See, I'm
not having.
I want to platinum it, but I've got so much to play.
Well, I'm going to finish that up and then I'll go back to Odyssey because I've got to platinum that too. But that's going to take a lot longer.
There's not much else coming out to the end of the year. Super Smash.
Yeah, just Super Smash and yeah, it's really
honestly that's it.
Yeah, not until next year really. Until
like Christmas,
you thought there'd be a bit more coming up to it.
Like you don't have any games to buy for Christmas. What am I going to buy for a VR system? Yeah, I'm going to buy my VR for Christmas. I'm going to get my missus to buy me a VR.
Because she earns more than you.
Yes.
Don't mine is right now. So, nah, it's all right. I don't care as long as someone bringing the bacon in.
Bacon.
No, I do like the game.
Yeah.
The sounds in it, like you were talking to me about it.
It moves with the scenery.
It's very good, like how they've done it and how creative it is, and it's just so good. Like just traveling around, like you don't even need fast travel because you actually do. You can go really quick,
and it's smooth.
Yeah, and
you're not fighting. And
not only that, when you're swinging through, things will pop up that you can do, like crimes and things like that. And that helps you get to that 100% completion bonus anyway. So...
And it's probably quicker to fly around than fast travel.
100%. I don't think they even needed that in there. I think it's just for those lazy guys that are speed running or even...
Lazy guys that
are just lazy guys and not all speed running them. But I think it's just for those impatient guys that don't want to do all that.
But it's not impatient. Like, you don't need it.
Yeah, I know, but some people will disagree with that. I know one person in particular.
Nathan?
Joel. Oh. He's impatient as fuck. That's why he uses cheats to cheat, like, get ahead.
Yeah, but still, like...
Actually, he did tell me apparently Assassin's Creed has changed a little bit too. The level cap's even more now.
Yeah, 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got to get back onto that.
Yeah, there we go. I've got to get back onto everything.
I've got to finish Final Fantasies, all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got so much to do.
Yeah, like it's going to be a good Christmas season.
That's pretty much it from us this week. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
No, I'm good.
But yeah, pretty quiet week for the news.
Yeah, a lot of games played.
A lot of games played. So, I hope you've enjoyed, especially the Winnie the Pooh. Xi Jinping or whatever his fucking name is. Xi the Pooh.
Jimmy the Pooh.
Jimmy the Pooh. Gotta get that right, honey. Oh, we have to upload the pictures up on our socials.
All right.
We have to make that for the YouTube thing. We'll probably get so much shit for that, but
all right, all good.
All right, guys, we're gonna sign out. Game over.
Boom, boom.